Hi everyone, welcome to Be Celestio Tarot. This is the December general read for all of my Aries out there. I'm going to try to keep it relatively open, but depending on what wants to come through. Yeah, sorry, I heard like deal coming through. I heard book, writing. So some of you might be writing something and something's coming through in the month of December with some kind of deal. I don't know, that was so odd. I don't know why that came through. So that might resonate with one person or many. I don't know. This is a general read, so I apologize. That just came really strongly through. Okay, let's see what messages want to come through for our Aries in the month of December. What messages want to come through for our Aries in the month of December? Interesting. Oh, wow. You are really, oh my God, your dreams are everywhere right now. Like your literal dreams of what you want to get done and your actual dreams. There's some kind of message that wants to come forward to you. Like for me, the astral plane, your dreams are trying to talk to you and you need to pick up on those messages. And I heard like coming into your power and really sitting in it. So the Emperor to me is like coming into your power and understanding where you're at. And then it's interesting because when I was shuffling, I broke up the deck and then the star card came out. So that's a manifestation of like something you've wanted for a long time is going to come in the month of December, or you're slowly working towards it. And for me, this feels like a very personal, either like identity, self-growth kind of goal. But yeah, there's, for some reason, the astral plane, I don't know why that's so strong with the Five of Swords, but like, I'm going to get some clarification. And my heart feels like happy, like it feels heavy, but also very happy. So let's see if we can get some clarification. All right, can we get some clarification for our Aries? Yeah. Yeah, fiscal responsibility, really leaning into your power, and also like some kind of success. I feel like some of you might have a female boss. You might be getting a raise or having a hard conversation about asking for what you want. And actually, someone, like I'm just seeing someone you respect, someone you work for, like hearing what you want and then going after it. Like you might have to have a hard conversation, but it's going to work out. Or you could be offered something, again, some kind of deal, something with financial success where like it doesn't even have to be like a huge amount of money coming forward or something, but it feels like stability. Like it feels very stable. Like maybe some of you have been dealing with your financials, like 2020 has been kind of a lot for you, but like there's a moment in December where you're like, oh, I feel financially okay. Like I feel good. And maybe you've been asking for something for a while and you're like, all right, well, my boss hasn't heard me, but so I guess that's never going to happen. And then it's going to randomly just happen. You're going to be like, oh, I mean, I waited a long time, but I'm happy it came together. Nine of Cups, and 9 of Torches, and then 10 of Swords. Yeah. So interesting. Something I just need to say is like, I feel like some of you are like, I'm so fucking burned out, or I am so stressed out all the time, and you're like, either it plays out in your dreams and that's an extra part of stress that you're like, the dreams are not where the stress is supposed to be, but the stress might be appearing in your dreams and that's making things harder, or your dreams are kind of like the one place where you feel like you can escape. But you're a very powerful person. Whatever you feel is holding you back, or you feel like I feel like it feels like the work never ends for you, and you're like, I always feel like I make progress and then it goes backwards. But I don't know, I feel like some part of you is like, I've been making steady progress. Like it feels like you've been capturing the small moments of your progress, and you're like, okay, I can see the small things working together, and you're like, it's scary, but it doesn't feel overwhelming. Like whatever is ahead of you, you're like, I know I'm prepared for this. I know I can get this. But I need to make the choice to move forward. Like the mental blocks, you're kind of ready to handle them. Okay, let's see. Can I get some clarification for Aries out there? Yeah, there needs to be some kind of balance. in due time. Your job is not going to go anywhere. You stop feeling like you have to be a certain place in your life right now. You're fine where you are. You're working there. Like, you're building. I just keep seeing you're the one building your future. You're the one that's going to have it come together. Like, it's slowly working. Yeah, the Temperance. Yeah. Temperance. And we have the Five of Torches. And I don't know if you've been thinking about, like, working with someone. I feel like you can ask for help. Like, if there's someone you've been wanting to work with, put the ask out there. Or if there's someone you've been admiring from afar, like maybe like from a networking standpoint, you can get there. But also, if you've had an experience working for someone and like you feel like you do more work, it's okay to acknowledge like what hasn't worked and what's going to work. I can't pull Princess Fortress. Be careful. Everyone has a different approach. And I think you want results quickly, and that might actually be what's driving, like, might be why you have such anxiety. Like, I feel like you're like a go-getter. You're like, I need this to go now. Like, I need this to happen now. And maybe someone you're working with, it's just like opposites connect. And the person you're working with, you see your energies are totally different. And you're like, I need this to happen now. I need this to get done now. And it's like, life is like, relax. It's gonna happen when it happens. But you need to breathe. Yeah, just be careful. Be careful about burning bridges. Like, just be careful. Be more tactful, I would say. Because sometimes your words can get you in trouble. Just something to note. You need to learn from your past mistakes. I feel like you haven't. So the Hermit is like, I know I work good by myself. I'm ready to move forward. Like, I feel like again, the astral plane, it's so strong. Like, your dreams are really trying to talk to you. Listen, try to maybe keep a dream journal in the month of December. But you're like, I work really well on my own. Like, I'm okay with that. And you're like, I'm ready to move on and do what I have to. But with the Fool, it's like, be careful. Like, it's okay to lean into other people and ask for help. You're not alone in like what you need to get done, and just be careful. Like, I just keep hearing, be careful of like, especially, and even if like a deal comes up in the month of December, just be careful about what you're saying yes to. And I heard learn from your past mistakes, because I think the Queen of Pentacles came out. It's not the Princess of Pentacles. Like, whoever you admire, you might have a mentor that's like, I see myself in you, and you're like, I want to be that person, and I feel like you might need to reach out to this person, but just know that you are growing, and the progress you feel like you need to make is going to happen in due time, but you need to learn from your past mistakes. I think maybe you're stuck in a cycle of some kind of cycle. I'm not sure what it is. A Six of Torches. A lot of fire energy going on. Yeah, torches. Yeah. You're gonna get there. You are making the progress. Like, creatively, you are building yourself a beautiful castle. Like, you are doing the things you need to do, but there is a lack of balance. Because we see the two solitaries on the end. We see the Hermit, then we see the Queen of Torches. And usually I don't read the Queen of Torches as bad, but for what I'm seeing is like, be careful about who you hurt to get where you need to be. Like, I don't see as like coming from a bad place, but sometimes we forget who we are in the process of working hard, and like, stop holding yourself to other standards. And like, you might have had to do a lot by yourself, and I think that might actually make you a bit bitter and resentful of like, I've worked my ass off, and I see other people who haven't done half as what I've done on my own, who've had the help that I haven't, get where I want to be, and it's frustrating. I'm going to pull an oracle card for you guys. What do the angels want to tell Aries for the month of December? What month of December? I just want to tell Aries. Sorry, having a hard time shuffling. It doesn't want to come out. Marine life. There's so much going on in your head. Marine life. There's a lot going on in your head. It feels like a bit of a mess. I'm gonna read what this one means, but it just feels like, yeah, fertility is yours. Your wishes will be granted. There's more than one way to solve a solution to a problem. Adapt to the new. Yeah, I feel like some of you might be set in your own ways. But I feel like there's a part of you that needs to be opened up because you're not alone in this. Maybe it's like focusing on new ways of collaboration, but you need to recognize that there is so much beauty around you and what you want is coming, but it's a different approach. You have to find a new way to approach it. I hope that resonated. I'm sending you all my light and love. Happy holidays and take care.